Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1074, and today's topic is very interesting and really very informative. And today I am going to discuss about the evolution of ChatGPT and artificial intelligence in recent year. And this lecture is dedicated to all the children in the Nigeria, especially school going, those who are going to even primary school, secondary school. Because in advanced countries like in India and European, American countries, the 13, 14-year children, 11-year children, they are using ChatGPT and they are doing a lot of work out of that. So here also in Nigeria, this segment of lecture is for them, and I wish that all of you share it. It should go to every house, every school, every child. And let me make it very clear, if there is any confusion about the ChatGPT and artificial intelligence, it doesn't need any specialization, any computer qualification. If you are enough literate, not educated, just to read English and to use your laptop and smartphone, that is enough. The rest is by experience and practice. And this ChatGPT artificial learning has started changing the world, the digital world. And let me make it very clear, in coming decades, in 10-20 years time, only two type of people will be there. One group of people who are having the knowledge of artificial intelligence, application of GPT, and creating lot of jobs, and they are getting good package in the form of salary. And the other group of the people who fail to understand or to get the skill of ChatGPT and artificial intelligence, then they will be doing only farming in Bama, Kanduga, or anywhere. And let me make it clear in layman's language, ChatGPT and artificial intelligence, they are combined together. And if I say like that, I can say that AI is just like ocean, just like sea and ocean. And here ChatGPT is just like a small boat is floating. That is your ChatGPT, and it is AI. And this ocean is with full of data. The ocean of data, not water. Here it is trillions and trillions of data. Information is there, and that data is captured by ChatGPT, that machine learning, artificial intelligence combined, and then it is used for different purposes. That is actually main thing. So here now data storage and using of the data for different purposes, that is called different model. That I will be discussing, and in the next lecture about the model, about the different type of uses, in ChatGPT, there is ChatGPT 2, ChatGPT 3.5, ChatGPT 4, like that, new version and new models are appearing. And all these new models, one is smart, one is dull. Smartness, like today, we call it ChatGPT 3.5, means it is having at least trillions of data storage. And when we are talking of ChatGPT 4, that was launched in last month, it means it is having, they have not published a research paper, but people are saying that it is having up to 300 to 400 trillion data storage. And if there is more data storage with the ChatGPT from here, ocean of the data, it will be very smart. And what is AI with ChatGPT? I can say it is a type of your servant or friend, high-tech friend, or I can say high-tech servant who is ready to listen your instruction and follow it smartly without committing much mistake, means 99% accuracy. That is what ChatGPT is, just like very smart, intelligent, with lot of trillions of data storage is at your service. You can call that very smart friend or very smart servant to serve. But for that, you have to learn the skill, how to use the software which is created, ChatGPT. And for that, I have already given you the evolution of the artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. How it started is not today's development. They started talking about machine and artificial intelligence in 1920. In 1920 itself, they started mentioning that in future we may get some machine, and that machine may compete or may work like human being. Then in 1950s, the research papers started coming, and they mentioned that now we have such type of machine with artificial intelligence which can mimic, which can copy the human being natural. And that's why they gave that artificial intelligence is created. Means that artificial intelligence with machine can mimic the human beings. That was in 1950. And then after 1950 onward, it went up to 1960. There are a lot of games. It started coming, boom of different type of games. And finally in 1996 February, the chess champion was defeated by artificial intelligence backed robotic. And then it was realized that by feeding lot of data, the artificial intelligence robotic can be smarter and can defeat the champion. And after that, lot of boom came backed by artificial intelligence, lot of computer gaming. Still it is going on with very complex computer game started coming. And then in 2010, the Google launched its Chinese game, that is, how to play that complex game. And then Google started investing in that, and they were capable of launching different type of models. And that model, one by one, I will just mention. But the difference is that, let me make you clear, why Google and ChatGPT. The thing is that when we are talking of ChatGPT, when ChatGPT was launched, that was in November, 3rd November 2022. The first version came, and within few days time, it got millions of subscribers. And within 2 to 3 months time, this ChatGPT got subscriber up to 100 million. It started sparking in the world. And for your information, Facebook, Twitter, and some other applications, it took months and year to reach up to 2-3 million subscriber. So this ChatGPT became so much popular that within no time it got 100 million subscriber. That was shocking to the world, and it is a recent development. The reason is that it is almost going to replace Google, and Google is the most powerful tool of getting the data and information whatever we want. But the Google is failing. Reason is that it is not value based. Google failed to add value, because in Google, if you are going to search, for example, for any information like what is rose plant, so once you will click, you will get different options, 10-15 options. It's not specific, and it's not following the instruction. It's not value based, where ChatGPT is value based. Value based means it is more precise, and it is very compact, and whatever exact information you want, it will give, and it is so smart that even if you want to have some more specific smart information, you give the option, it will give you. For example, nowadays I am using ChatGPT. So what I am giving the instruction that I want 1000 word on ziziphus plant. The moment I will give either by voice or by writing the instruction, within second reply will come that this is your 1000 page. And I was surprised that I wanted to check about the thesis. So my thesis is almost 40-year-old. So I did a lot of work at that time. So I wanted to have some reference what I wrote some 40 years ago. With a lot of struggle to get the information, it was difficult. And when I requested to have some information on some ziziphus plant introduction literature, believe me, when I asked that I want 1000 words, it came immediately. I read, and it was so smart, so clear, that lot of new information I got. So it is so smart and so clear. So that is about the evolution. And then let me come to that point, that how it started. ChatGPT, that is generative transformation, program generative information with computer and artificial intelligence. Actually, Elon Musk, that is, he is the CEO of one company in America, Tesla company, and he was already having his some research work and some product he was getting out of artificial intelligence for his personal use in his company. And then 2-3 of his friends joined together by pooling $1 billion, and they launched this application that is OpenAI, and from there they started launching different type of model of the AI. So here I am discussing how artificial intelligence evolved with time in recent years. So that was first that Google translator was given these names, which were very, very popular, especially the Alexa. Alexa was following all the instruction. Alexa, do this. Alexa, play this music, that thing, whatever is instruction is given, it is following. Then this second one is Siri, then smart watches, then search engine. They were all given the manual model. So these models, these 4 models were launched by Google. Then 3rd November 2022, ChatGPT, that is pre-trained generative transformation, was launched, and in 1 week it got million subscribers, and in 2 to 3 months time it got 100 million users, subscribers. So it was a very, very we can say is challenging to Google, and it never happened in the history of digital world that any software which is launched is getting 100 million subscribers in just 2 months time. Just immediately when it was launched, within week it got more than million subscribers. While for example, when Netflix was launched, it got some million subscribers only in 3 years time. Facebook got in 10 months time. Airbnb got 2 years time. In 2 years time, Twitter in 2 years time, Instagram in 3 months time. So if you check all these tools which are used, they all got millions of subscribers, 10 million, 20 million, 1 million. It took year, 2 year, 3 year, 10 months. But in the case of ChatGPT, just like tsunami, just like storm, sparking, within few days time it got millions, and within 2 months time it crossed 100 million users. So why people went there for ChatGPT, and why they are not using now Google? Because ChatGPT is having more accurate information, it is value based, while the Google is not value based. That is the main difference. And the history goes like that. It is in 1920 already, I have already told you that the model of AI was discussed. People started talking that in future there will be machine which may copy the natural human being. Then 1950 research paper was published on AI, and the title was Machine Will Mimic Human in Future. That paper was published. That already there all this information was collected, and that then again in 1960 they developed the game backed by artificial intelligence to beat human. So after that the boom of computer gaming started coming, and still it is going on backed by artificial intelligence, and some of our teenagers, they became addicted to such type that they call it computer game. How to beat Chinese type of gaming, and then European gaming, American gaming, all this 2 decades time, from 90s, that is from 90s up to till today, the gaming is going on backed by artificial intelligence. Then in 1996, that was on 10th of February, first time the world chess champion was defeated by AI-backed robotic or machine. So now it became global news that if AI is there, it can beat any champion because of their data storage. So data became very, very important today. That is ocean of data. When I showed you, that is what ChatGPT and AI. AI is the ocean of data, where ChatGPT is just like a boat, a small boat, and collecting billions and trillions of data and storing, and then becoming more and more smarter. That is the concept and basic of ChatGPT. Then it was in 2015, Google launched Go name, that is Chinese play, and they gave the name that is AlphaGO. And that AlphaGO was very much successful. That was in 2015. And then in 2015, Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, he also started producing some of the product based on artificial intelligence. So here I will stop, and in the next lecture I am going to discuss that from year 2015 till today, how the Elon Musk artificial intelligence company started producing the different type of ChatGPT model, and how it is taking care of the all the work, memory, writing, language, instruction GPT, a lot. So that I will be discussing one by one. Again I am reminding, please share this my lecture to every child in Nigeria. Even if that child is 12-year-old in primary school, please inject that knowledge of ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, and ChatGPT is floating in the sea of data, trillions of data. That is, and in future, all the nature of the job and everything will be drastically changed. If you know how to swim with latest artificial intelligence, robotic technology, you will swim, otherwise you will sink. There is no any other, I can say, alternate. So please get up, change your attitude, and don't fear. Because I have noticed that when I am asking, first 90% of these students, they are not aware. They have never heard of ChatGPT. What is the meaning of ChatGPT? What is data storage? What is model? 1, 2, 3 ChatGPT. They don't know. They don't know its application. So here at moment, I have given about the evolution, how it evolved. Still I am saying that this artificial intelligence application and ChatGPT is just like child. Growth is going on. After 20, 30 years time, I cannot imagine the world will be quite different. Human being, their attitude, lifestyle, because of involvement of artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, it will be quite different. Only two type of human beings will be there, one with ChatGPT and one without ChatGPT. With ChatGPT, enjoying very good life, competent, smart life. Without ChatGPT intelligence, artificial intelligence, just rural life, producing onion and potato and tomato in Bama and Kandua, nothing else. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.